If you're watching this, there's a good chance you're preparing for a Cafcass interview or you've already had one and left feeling confused, judged, or misunderstood. Most parents think these interviews are about explaining what went wrong, about telling their side of the story, about finally being heard. In reality, Kafka's interviews work very differently. What you say matters, but how you say it matters more. Your tone, your emotional control, the way you talk about the other parent, and whether your answers feel safe, stable, and child-focused. In this video, I'm going to show you something most parents never get to see. First, we'll run through realistic answers that parents give everyday answers that feel honest, justified, even reasonable, but quietly damage their case. Then, using the exact same questions, I'll show you how those answers can be reframed in a way Cafcass actually listens to. This isn't about pretending, it's not about saying what you think they want to hear, and it's definitely not about blaming yourself. It's about understanding the system and learning how to navigate it safely. Let's start with what not to say.
How are you feeling about this interview today?
I'm stressed and angry. I'm a bit nervous, but I understand the purpose of the interview and I'm willing to engage calmly.
Have you ever hit the mother, threatened her, or behaved aggressively towards her?
No, I never hit her. She's the aggressive one. No, I have never hit or threatened the mother.
Have there been arguments or incidents of raised voices between you and the mother?
Yes, we argued because she pushed me to it. Yes, there were arguments and raised voices at times, but no physical violence.
You mentioned that the mother shouted at you or tried to hit you.
I recorded her because she lies and twists things. I felt overwhelmed and under pressure, and I tried to avoid escalation.
If any of these answers sound familiar, stay with me, because this is where many parents lose control of the interview without realizing it.
Why did you choose to record the situation?
I needed proof, so she couldn't lie again. I believed recording might help prevent the situation from becoming physical.
Why didn't you leave the situation instead?
I didn't leave because she would blame me anyway. At the time, I felt leaving suddenly could make things worse.
Were the children present or nearby during this incident?
Yes, the kids were there, but they've seen worse. The children were nearby, which is why I was trying to keep things calm.
Do you accept any responsibility for the conflict between you and the mother?
No, I don't accept responsibility. I did nothing wrong. I accept that conflict affects children, even when intentions are good.
Kafka's interviews are rarely about one answer. They're about patterns. How you respond under pressure, whether you escalate or regulate, whether you focus on conflict or on the child. In the next video in this series, we'll look at another set of Kafka's questions, including the ones parents say they fear the most. And later in the series, I'll apply the same approach to court hearings, where judges and magistrates ask questions that feel neutral but carry real consequences depending on how you answer. If this was helpful, keep following the series. Each video builds on the last, and each one helps you walk into these situations more prepared, more controlled, and less exposed. I'll see you in the next one.